Yo guys, what is up? Today we are looking at Grid Legends for the Quest 3. So as you know, this game actually released on the Quest 2 and it had so much hate because the graphics were just so bad. The game is basically the whole PC version that they just threw on to, basically a mobile VR headset. They didn't tune it. They didn't optimize it, nothing. It was just a really bad VR experience with really bad graphics because it basically has everything the PC version has. The game is like 35 gigs, so it's huge. They did give us one update where you were able to boost the resolution, change the frames and everything like that. But the Quest 2 is still just not powerful to make this game look good. So now we have the Quest 3. We're going to check it out. The options I'm going to be running here. I'm going to bump up the resolution to 125%. The refresh rate, we can go 72, 80, 90, or 120. So right now, I'm just going to do 72 because I just want a nice, smooth experience. And I want the best looking graphics that I can possibly get in this game. Vehicle reflections, I'm going to turn that off because they just don't look good. They don't look good at all. And I don't think they're needed. One thing I would have liked to have seen, and hopefully, I basically think they abandoned this game, but if they can actually add mirrors in this game, it would be so much better. It's really hard to race without mirrors, but let's take a look at the actual game. All right, so we're going to do our own little race here. We'll do 2 laps at Suzuka. We're going to do group 4 cars. So let's hop into it. Let's see what we got here. We are going to drive the Porsche. So let's take the Porsche out for a spin. All right, here we go. So we are going racing, guys. Let's see what we got going on here, how good it looks compared to the Quest 2. And obviously way better than what we're going to see in the Quest 2. So we are running at the full 125 resolution. It is clear. Everything is clear. You can see everything in the distance. The signs on the side are super clear. This is kind of what I was expecting and hoping to see when we got the Quest 2 version. But oh man, hold on. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it going here. It's very hard. I'm not used to controller, so this doesn't have motion controls. You have to use the actual controllers to steer without motion. So it's kind of hard. We got a car on the outside. We're gonna battle here. Running P4 right now. We're going to battle here for P3. So no mirrors is definitely a problem for this game. It is very hard to, obviously, any game that you race in that you can't see what's going on behind you, it is a problem and an issue for me. So, if they actually care about this game and give us an update for mirrors for the Quest 3, that would be super sick, super awesome. I wouldn't hold my breath for it. But, obviously that would be definitely a big deal here. We're going to try to take the inside, let him take the outside. Oh, we got a car spinning out there. We're going to try to battle here for P1, see if we can overtake him. We're going to come into a sharp U-turn coming up here. So we're going to have to be careful here. Again, no mirrors, not knowing what's going on behind me. But we can see how far behind when we look up at this time there that he is behind us, how much he's behind us. Again, would love to have a mirror, but we don't. I don't even think there's a button to look back. If there was a look back button, even that would possibly help us a little bit, right? All right, here we go. All the signs, like the mobile sign, I was looking at the sign, I'm not worrying about racing. All the signs on the side, the mobile sign, X, the AEM, like all these signs are super clear. Oakley, very legible, very easy to read. There's no blurriness to them. The whole dashboard on this car is clear. No problems reading anything on the dash, on anywhere right here. Everything is super clear. We got to slow down for this here, right here. The chicane going on. And we are going to have one more lap to go. See if we can hold on to P1. We still have at least a 1 second lead over P2 here. As long as we can hold on to it. So the game is smooth. I don't see any drop frames. We can probably even try to push 80, push 90, see how far we can actually, push this game before we start getting drop frames. Because to me, running it at 125% resolution is where I want to be. I don't want to drop my resolution to get higher frames. I'm more of give me a nice, clear, good clarity experience that runs smooth. I don't need 120 frames to be satisfied. But here we go. The Ferris wheel in the background looks clear. It's actually in motion. They didn't deactivate any things that are moving in the actual background that's like irrelevant to the race. They just kept everything from the PC version, which is kind of crazy. Here we go. We have at least a 2.5 second lead over P2 here. Now down to a 2 second lead. We're still looking good here. We're still looking good here. Would I like motion control? I would like motion control for the sense that I find it really hard to drive a car with a controller because I'm used to using a steering wheel and pedals. So using a controller to turn a wheel and stay on track is not optimal for me. So I definitely would like if they gave us the option of both and let the driver choose what they'd like. You can see that you can definitely drift these cars here. You know, it's obviously an arcade racing game. It's not, you know, it's not an authentic sim, of course, but, you know, still a fun game to play. Play it on your headset any way you want. You know, you don't need to be near a computer or anything like that. We have a 3-second lead over P2. We are going to take a P1 win. You can see the Ferris wheel again. Everything looks good. I think the game is actually really playable now. This is, again, what I see now is what I was kind of expecting to see when I got the Quest 2 version. Maybe with not so much assets in the game and then maybe removing stuff, like optimizing it for a VR headset that can run it smooth and look good. But unfortunately, the Quest 2, this game did not look good. And if you bumped up the resolution, it just dropped frames like crazy. But the Quest 3, definitely the capable headset to play this. Yeah, let me know what you guys think if you have it, if you played it on the Quest 2, Quest 3. But yeah, let me know. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. We out of here. Peace.